Alright, let's get this out of the way. Let's go through this real quick. Elephants out of the room. I'm not subject to NDA no more. We can all talk about it. Naraka Fest has put that information right out there, right? The marketing is looking way cleaner. Free to play July 13th, all platforms, alongside the PS5 launch with full crossplay at launch with your Xbox homies, with your PC homies on launch. All right, and you can get the game. It's free to play as long as you're PS Plus, as long as you're Game Pass. Off you go, console, free to play on PC, Steam, July 13th. It's happening. We've been waiting for this for so long. I know Naraka's still a baby. 2 years it took, right? And, you know, they said that they didn't expect the success it had, especially in Asia, China particularly, right? There was definitely a path. There's still a lot more to improve on and a lot more things that are coming up, but I am so excited. And this Naraka Fest, they really threw it out of the park, all right? So what does that mean for everyone who owns a copy of the game, or they've been playing since launch, or, you know, they bought it before the free-to-play date? Well, it's essentially this is the best thing they could do, right? Obviously, they can't refund you the money because of all the different storefronts, be it Steam, Epic, Xbox, all that kind of stuff. But you will get, and I'm going to show it on the screen, a full gold refund, essentially like the in-game premium currency for whatever version of the game that you got, right? So if you get, like, you know, the $20 one, or you get the $30 one, or the $40, $50 one, it gives you the full gold. It also gives you 10 seasonal select choice chests, right? Not Immortal, not Lotus, 10 select choice of whatever seasonal gamba that you want to do, right? And a Viper exclusive and an advertisement. I think this is the best thing they can do, especially with the upcoming skins and everything that they're coming out with in the future, right? So there's tons of new cosmetics. I could talk about that. I could show that. I can, you know, they only gave us a little bit of preview of all that kind of stuff. There's a new weapon, which is a variation of the dual blades. There's a new hero, the one that they teased last year in anniversary of their first year anniversary of Naraka with the Holorath map. We have Fox Girl, Tasha, something like that is her name. They kind of gave us a brief overview of what the character kind of does, what their abilities are, and their kind of their lore and their background. And she's apparently, I think anniversary is when she's coming out, so August 12th. After that, this is really left field for me, but I love it. As someone who's played Tekken professionally and competitively, I'm a little bit out of it because we're all waiting for Tekken 8, right? So, and my focus has been Naraka for the last couple of years. Is Maximilian collab. They put Maximilian as an outfit, you know, with with Pupper, the adorable Pupper mascot that we all know and love. If you're a fighting game person, fighting game enthusiast, everyone knows Maximilian, dude. I am super hyped for the fighting game community to finally get their hands on Naraka, because it is a extremely healthy esports, and with it being free to play and the marketing going the way that it is, oh man, fighting game enthusiasts are gonna have a field day with Naraka, right? I can't, maybe EVO 2024, definitely not EVO 2023, but fingers crossed. I understand that they're possibly at Gamescom, cannot confirm, but if anything, with the direction that they're taking, they're probably going to be at Gamescom. I expect them to be way more involved with the fighting game community, especially now that they have Maximilian Dude on board, and they understand that the fighting game community is that untapped demographic that they haven't really marketed to, at least in recent times. And it's huge. I'm just so happy about all these new things that they're doing that really shows that they've listened, right? And it's really it's a breath of fresh air. In the last 7 months, there's been like a lot of things. I think a lot of new CMs that just started working in January, right? A lot of like bridging that gap between the West and the East, right? And I am so excited that it's all finally starting to come together, right? I can see it with the way that they're presenting everything and the way that they're being so transparent about everything. I'm extremely excited for the future of Naraka. And just a shout out to all the people that have stuck out so long. You people know you are. I could list you all, right, all day long, right? All you weirdos that have stuck with Naraka this whole time. It was well and worth it, and I applaud NetEase for making this gorgeous, beautiful game that we've stuck to. Because there's nothing like Naraka. I could play all these new games, and there's nothing that comes close to the way that Naraka plays. Yeah, yes, like any other game, any major game, any big game, new game, there's going to be issues, but it is a diamond in a slowly not so rough situation, and I'm just so excited for it. There's also a new 3D lobby environment, like a mini game. I'm not exactly sure what this just makes me think of those Genshin Hub, Animal Crossing type of hub thing. I don't know if you can run or have something to do during your queue time. Excuse me. Yeah, and then there's rhythm games, mini games that you can do. You can play instruments together or something like that. Start a rock band in Naraka. And then all of this accumulated together. There's only one thing that is kind of, maybe it's getting nearer and nearer, but near was not touched on at Naraka Fest, which I think is a little surprising, but not so surprising. They did stress that there's so much more coming in the pipeline, that they just had to shove everything within underneath an hour, and just get the big hits. The free-to-play, the PS5 launch, the full refund for legacy owners, and tons of new cosmetics, a new weapon, and new heroes. What direction they're going to take with the new modes, right? How they're going to expand on more of that, right? The Maximilian collab, which is huge dub for Maximilian and a huge dub for the FGC, right? The 3D thing, right? They're just trying to get all this out, and then anniversary, they're going to really, really hit you with the CGI trailer, right? Really hit you with everything else, right? That's my speculation on it, and I'm really excited for 2023 Naraka. I think this is our year. All these Naraka players that have been playing since, closed beta, open beta, China beta, right? Launch, Xbox launch, right? And now PS5, now PC, and then around the corner, not so far off, maybe in a year or two, mobile Naraka. Right, I'm really excited, and I'm really excited for the future of in-person type of events, especially in North America and EU. NetEase is taking more of a global front. It's been demonstrated that all their IPs are taking a more global step in expanding, right? And I think with everything that they've done here is chef's kiss. I just gotta say chef's kiss. I am so excited, and that's all I'm going to talk about today. There's so much more in the coming weeks and the coming anniversary August that we can talk about. And I will be in Montreal for NetEase Montreal. I'm working on maybe I'll visit NetEase Montreal again. Maybe I'll go get past the glass panel. But yeah, this is Neffy. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'm going to be making a ton more Naraka content. I had so much stuff in the pipeline, but I felt like the right time to put all this stuff out and start working on it was with this announcement, and that's why I've been, focusing on myself and all that kind of stuff. But I'm so excited to see where the future of Naraka is in 2023 and beyond.